Figure TV. Peace alert, peace alert. Peace alert, peace alert. I want unity in the community, man.
Good Saturday evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dave Savini. We begin with that deadly shooting during a funeral procession. We now know the woman killed in the south suburbs was headed to a funeral.
R.P. R.P. this beautiful young queen lost her life while in a funeral procession for her brother. The black-faced Ku Klux Klan members pulled up on this young queen and killed her while she and her family was mourning her brother.
Funeral for her brother. Our Darius Johnson has been working this story all day and joins us from the newsroom live with what he's gathered. Darius.
Dave, good evening. The victim is 34-year-old Romisha Turner. Her brother was being laid to rest when she was killed. Now this family is dealing with 2 losses in a span of 2 weeks. Damage on this property is what's left behind after police say Romisha Turner lost control of her vehicle when someone shot her. Around noon, Dixmoor police say they got a call for shots fired at 147th and Sealy. When they arrived, they found Turner inside of a white Jaguar. She had been shot several times. She was taken to Ingalls Memorial Hospital in Harvey, where she died. Turner was a sister, a mother, and to many, a well-known stylist. Police say she was killed during a funeral procession that just left St. Mark's Church, about 2 blocks away. This funeral was for her brother, Chevelle Carter, who was shot and killed on October 19th at 38th and Ellis. Police have not arrested anyone in his murder.
Sure they haven't.
Now, we've heard from some that say this shooting was possibly in retaliation. We know at this time Chicago police or Dixmoor police.
Retaliation for what, reporter? What was the retaliation? You just told us retaliation. Who's retaliating? Could you give us more information? We may know something. Could you help us out? Fuck no, you don't want to help us out. You just want to chase, you want to get some clicks and views off the murder of this young lady. Shame on you. But I'll talk to the people about this tragic situation. I'm hearing that it's 8 bodies done fell so far between 2 gangs, 2 black-faced Ku Klux Klan criminal organizations. That's what y'all is. This co-figure talking to you. The Bloodhound Group and Trap City. I think her brother was tied to the Trap City group. I think one of the hitters, a serial killer with plenty of bodies, like a King Vaughn, let Jeff was murdered on his way to do a drill. He was murdered on tape trying to put some work in. And it seems like his side just can't let that go. I'm hearing that Lil Jeff robbed somebody for a watch, and 8 bodies have failed behind that robbery. And this young lady is the latest victim in blackface Ku Klux Klan activities. Where the fuck is Benjamin Crump? D.L. Hughley, is no black man summit? Is no black man summit about the black body? This young lady that was murdered by blackface Ku Klux Klan members in Chicago? Where the rally? Where the peace march? Where's Al Sharpton? Where those fucking ambulance chasers when we really need them? Oh, they too busy shining the shoes of the Democratic Party. They too busy talking about Trump and the racists. Let me make this crystal fucking clear. The problem we have in the black community is blackface Ku Klux Klan members. Let me tell you this. It's some black people never in their life run into a Ku Klux Klan member or a white person who talk reckless to them or get disrespectful to them. They'll knock their motherfucking head off. There's some black people who don't deal with that type of shit. But every black person has to be well aware of the blackface Ku Klux Klan who's killing and stealing daily, who you will run across. You will see them when you're going into the store. Some of you have to come out your house and see these criminals. Some of you have to pull up in your yard and these criminals across the street and they next door to you. The blackface Ku Klux Klan. Who the white Ku Klux Klan sitting back jealous. They could never get this many bodies. And y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. That mean hit the like button. Y'all in the House of Revolution. Let's make sure we get this into the algorithm. I want them blackface Ku Klux Klan members to hear me and the shoe-shining Greek freaks. Y'all is our problem. We want this crime in our community lowered. This why Chicago finna flip red. They tired of the crime. The migrant situation. The poverty that's been infested in them Democratic hellholes. It is police officers with every funeral procession. How did this happen? Lazy, dirty cops. Why wasn't that family protected and shielded? Because it's gang, they tied to gangs and y'all didn't give a shit, right? Is it true? Well, I'm not gonna dump this on the police. Cause we talking about the blackface Ku Klux Klan right now. This is very disgusting. Psychopaths who would do this deserve life in prison or the death penalty. Yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, your ass do. This is why I can't stand people who come on here and say, I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. Fucking cowards. Backwards. House niggas. Where the hell are people supposed to go who do this type of shit? And I don't want to hear you niggas say, man, we supposed to put in that work. You nigga ain't never poked nothing, popped nothing in your life. Stop talking to me about we supposed to be putting in work and you ain't putting in nothing. You want us to do all the work while your ass do nothing. Go to work every day, come home, do whatever the fuck you do to please you, to pass your time. Never stand up straight for a motherfucking thing. I don't wish jail on my worst enemies while the blackface Ku Klux Klan run out here killing everything, poison, date raping everything, fentanyl and everything. Gangs is a fucking problem we got to deal with. Oh, I can imagine a day where there is no gangs. They all need to be locked up and rehabilitated, man. They terrorists, bro. Like worse than Al Qaeda. Gangs got more bodies than ISIS and Al Qaeda put together. Let's talk about this. The Blood, the Crip, the GDs, the BDs, the Vice Lords. All of y'all. Y'all got more dead black people under your motherfucking belts than the Ku Klux Klan and Al Qaeda and ISIS. You harm more families than the Confederates. And the fucking ambulance chasers in the Democratic Party will never do anything for us. Now, had this been a white person, and this is why I'm so sick and tired of some of these black YouTube channels. Y'all is some racist bastards. Y'all don't give a fuck about our people. Let a white man do this. Oh, Lord. White man. You niggas scared of the blackface Ku Klux Klan? And a lot of you YouTube channels, I'm sick and tired of y'all every day y'all post something about some racism going on somewhere. Y'all ain't doing this. Why y'all trying to hype up all this shit? Get us, I'm just trying to make y'all aware of what's going on. Bitch, why don't you do something about some of this shit? I'm telling you, the time is coming. Well, the people ain't gonna want to hear no report from you if you're not putting no notches on your gun belt. If you're not getting busy in the streets on behalf of the community, I hope they don't give you no clicks, no goddamn views. Fucking cowards. Some of y'all not funding the revolution. Some of y'all got plenty finances. You're not funding revolution. I'm sick of your ass too. It's hard out here, being prepared and being on that front line. And see, every last one of our revolutionaries, they went through financial trouble. That's how some of them was able to be infiltrated. We're in 2024. Revolutionaries should not have financial distress. But the revolutionaries got to be on the front line showing the people that they're worthy of the support. The time is coming where we won't have to start knocking off leadership of gangs, yes, until the rank and file get the message. We're going to knock off leaders until somebody want to be a leader who not going to be a blackface Ku Klux Klan member, who want to lessen the violence, lessen the drug deal. Let me tell you something, less is better. Lessen the robbery, lessen the fentanyl pushing in the community. Less is good. That's a start. Anybody want more or the same pace, they need to get bumped off. The confrontation is coming. We gotta be fearless with these clowns. Put them on this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And it's pissing me off. I don't see the black community in the streets of Chicago saying no, that is. Y'all know what gangs is. Y'all know Bloodhounds in Trap City. Bloodhounds, this your work. This your work. Because her brother was Trap City. Bloodhounds, this your work. Your organization should be tore apart from limb to limb by the federal government and the revolutionaries. Oh, yes, they should. For this! You killed her brother. You killed her brother. But you want more violence. Could have been the mama, could have been the auntie, could have been the niece. They don't give a shit. So we can't give a shit about them. And let me tell y'all something. I feel bad for her. And this is why I need to let y'all gamers know y'all endangering y'all families. That's one thing I realized in the game. You endangering everybody. You gotta think about this type of shit. And the family members of the gang, you got to start denouncing your loved ones. I know it hurt. But do you want to be like this young lady? You gotta let and then y'all punks with these gangs, you putting your children in danger. That's the most backward shit I've ever seen in my life, gangbanger. Now that you in that gang, nigga, shoot that house up. You got kids. You don't give a fuck. You pick your family or you pick that goddamn set. You look your daughter, you look your son, you look your wife in the eye. Is it them or is it them niggas who gonna backdoor you one day? Who gonna flunk you one day? Probably don't give a shit about you like that. You picking them niggas over those who gonna have to come see your dirty, nasty, rotten behind when you in jail. Or come visit your sorry, dead behind when you laying in that grave. You picking the ones who probably gonna put you there or assist you getting in that grave or getting in prison. Y'all need to think about that. You know, this is very sad. But we got to learn from this. And we got to understand that the time is at hand. To where we got to look inside ourselves to solve the issue. Gangs is the problem. Gang members are fucking terrorists. I used to be a leader of the gang. I was a terrorist. I know the inner workings, so you can't tell me nothing. You know? Gangs are terrorists. And if they're going to be in the gang, they should be locked up because you're a damn terrorist. And you want to come here, you're going to terrorize sooner or later. You've probably already been terrorized. You got to realize that. Can't be cute with criminals. Can't play footsies with these blackface Ku Klux Klan members. Or one day it'll be you getting gunned down in a funeral procession. Be your grandma. Be your grandpa. Innocent bystander. To some hooligans shooting up something, talking about they getting some get back. Too scared to face the real problem that we dealing with here in America. Too scared to look face to face with massa and these imperialists. So you want something weak. Fuck it, I just take on the black man. Cause the white man too strong. I know that's how your house niggas feel. I'm praying for this family. That they gain some strength, but that they also understand they got to remove themselves from the gang. This lady died because the closeness to herself in the gang. That's the problem. Kofi, follow me.